17 will not come to order. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance started by Mary Beth.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Nucci?
Here.
Mr. Chesney?
Here.
Ms. Dixon? Here. Mr. Ellis?
Here.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Here.
Mrs. Wilford? Here. Mayor Stubbs? Here. Solicitor Gordon?
Here.
Okay. Do we have any requests for citizens to be heard today? We do have a guest today, our magistrate, Jack Kubisnik. We ran into each other on Saturday. He mentioned about coming today. I just wanted to mention on behalf of council and the mayor how happy we are that the ordinances are being enforced and, code stuff and police stuff, and from everything we've been hearing, it's been tremendous, so thank you.
Thank you, and I'm also here if there's any questions for me, at the end, whatever, just let me know, okay?
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Jack? Okay, thank you, Jack. Brian Law, engineer's report.
Mr. President. We have prepared a draft of the 2019 O&M CCTV repair list, and we've also prepared a draft for the O&M dig and line repairs. I'm going to meet with Steve later on this week to review those lists and finalize it, and I can present them to the committee at the next meeting. That's all I have.
Okay. You have any questions for the engineer?
Do you have anything on the roads from last year?
I don't yet. No date yet. It all depends on the weather. If it comes down. I would expect it before April.
Yeah, that's what I
I
figured.
wouldn't want it before.
We don't want it before that either, no.
I wouldn't even.
No, that's why we didn't want it in the fall. Okay, any other questions? Thank you, Brian. Committee reports, building and zoning code enforcement, Mr. Evans.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to council meeting. Let's see, there's a couple of things on the agenda tonight to reappoint some people to the planning commission here, I see. So I can make a motion to reappoint Jim Marcillo to the planning commission for a 4-year term ending in December 31st, 2022.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded by Mrs. Wilford. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Jim, would you step up and get sworn in, please?
I, Jim Marcellino,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly
that
swear
I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and
the
defend
Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge my duties
and I will discharge my duties
as a planning commission member with fidelity.
as a planning commission member
With
with
fidelity.
fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
James.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, Paul?
I see a second motion for, to appoint Derek Lubowski to the zoning hearing board for a 3-year term ending December 31st, 2021.
Motion been made and seconded by Mr. Ellis. Any questions on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Anything else?
The bulk of our enforcement reports are snow on sidewalk. For the previous month, seems to be kind of the case. Today's snowfall melted away pretty nicely though. So, that's what I've got for this evening.
Okay. Any questions for building, zoning, and code? Thank you, Paul. Parks and Recreation, Mr. Chesney.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do have a few motions this evening. I have a motion to authorize an expenditure of $1,200 to Chuck Simon for sound services for Ingram Days.
Motion's been made and seconded by Ms. Dixon. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesno?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon? Yes. Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mrs. Wilford? Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
I also have a motion to authorize the budgeted expenditure not to exceed $1,500 for the annual Easter egg hunt.
Motion's been made and seconded by Mr. Ellis. Any questions on the motion? Do you want to just point out, we discussed on Thursday the possible day change there?
Yeah, we're gonna attempt to do an earlier week. So we're gonna try to do it the Saturday before the weekend of Easter, so that we have a rain out, day.
April 13th.
So it's April 13th? Okay.
8 days before Easter instead of 1 day.
Instead of one day. This way, if it's bad weather, we don't have to try to come up to the, borough building or find indoors. We could try to wait one more, weekend and, put it on that. So,
But we need to be
You
aggressive.
want the weather the last few years.
We need to aggressively advertise that. Okay, any other questions or comments on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesno?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon? Yes. Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Kevitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Wilford? Yes. Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
I will get the contract written up for the sound guy and have that out and then have a copy to Debbie, a signed copy. I expect to have that by the end of next week. I didn't want to send anything out yet until we got everything approved. That's all I have for now.
I guess we should be working on band contracts.
Yeah, I'll contact Rick, because I've been letting Rick, Mr. Smith, find the bands. He usually has a good, feel for that, so I'll talk to him and ask him if he has anyone lined up, because he had someone lined up last year that he was trying to put in already, so.
There's actually one over in Crafton, kid named, Albert, he runs like a thing, he has a band, and he plays up to West End Overlook a lot. You ever see?
That's a West End Overlook.
He played West End Overlook cover for like for the, what do you call it? For late on night, something like that.
When you get me the name of his
Yeah,
band, you
I'll
can
get
figure it
that.
out, get it over to me, and then I'll have Rick contact them, because it might be someone we already have.
Okay.
Because I know we've had a couple, bands from Crafton in the past. So we always gotta make sure that they line up, though, because sometimes the dates don't jive, so.
We had a kids band, right, too, that didn't work out.
We
so
did,
great.
we did have that, yes, we did have some of that, that was very,
Yeah,
very
that was
exciting.
great. That was very
Done that
exciting.
again, so,
The battle of the bands.
That's it.
Okay, anything else for Parks and Recreation?
That's all I have.
Thank you, Joe. Highways, Health and Sanitation, Ms. Dixon.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have some tips for winter plowing season from Steve Palmer, our Public Works Director. He would request that the residents would keep their cars off-street if possible. Also, to make sure that you're as close to the curb if you are on the street, so the plow trucks can get through. Also, it seems weird, but turn your tires so that they're straight, not kind of pointing out, because then they're in the cartway as well. Trucks and SUVs, if you can turn on in your mirrors, that would be helpful for them, so they don't hit your mirrors. And remember, it's really dangerous to drive whenever somebody's shoveled snow back into the road that was already plowed. So if you would please not do that, we'd appreciate that. It's also an ordinance. The other thing is that don't allow your children to play like right there on the curbway whenever the plows are coming. They really can't see people playing or building forts or anything. And if it's trash recycling day, coincides with any plowing activities, make sure that your trash can and recycling bin are well behind the curb and in the driveway. And residents may find it a little less frustrating if you wait until the plow trucks go by before you shovel out your driveway, because they really can't pick up their plow and not plow you back in. So clean your driveway after the plow trucks go by, and they're out very early in the morning. Snow from the bottom of your driveway should be shoveled to the right, because plow trucks come up and they push the snow to the right. So if you are shoveling your snow out, shovel to the right, not to the left. And they're encouraged, residents, to please adopt a fire hydrant. If you have a fire hydrant in front of your home, please clean around it so that the fire company can get to it as quickly as possible. And then I also have two motions for tonight. I have a motion to authorize the engineer to prepare our bid specifications for the 2019 road program.
Motion's made and seconded by Mr. Ellis. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesno?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Kevitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Wilford? Yes. Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
And a motion to adopt resolution number 2 of 2019, authorizing the sale of borough equipment with an estimated value greater than $1,000 and authorizing further actions relating to this sale.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded by Mr. Ellison. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Kevitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
That's all I have tonight.
Okay. Any questions for highways on sanitation? Karen, our code officer and Steve for the roads are still working on the GIS system, is that
So
correct?
they're gonna be going out there for training next week. I think that'll be the final training for the GIS with Ron
Hopefully,
Turner.
hopefully. Okay, great. Any other questions for highways?
Is anybody else gonna be joining that training with the assistant secretary?
They're
She's
still,
not started yet.
Oh,
they're
she's not-
still at the point where they're trying to incorporate what programs they need, and they're trying to work
Fair
that out.
enough. I thought that was-
So they're not even to the point of actually gathering data yet. Okay, anything else? Thank you, Karen. Police and fire, Mrs. Wolford.
Thank you. We followed up with Jack after the pre-council meeting on Thursday. We discussed, the purchase of two new police cars. We discussed concerns with him, if we were to get 2 new cars, and 3 years from now, them all having a large amount of miles on, so we discussed having a schedule of some sort to keep the mileage down on at least one of the cars as we rotated them in. We were told that we have 2 cars waiting for us right now at dealers. If we do not get 2 cars now, we may not be able to get them. And that if we wait, the price is gonna go up by $6,000, and the model numbers are changing next year. And so all the stuff that we can retrofit now would not be applicable next year. So with that said, we felt authorizing I have a motion, to purchase those police cars. So I'm gonna go into that. A motion to purchase 2 2019 Ford Interceptor utility police vehicles from C. Harper Ford in the amount of $81,126. This purchase is being made on a PA Post Office contract, made up number 13-57.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded by Mr. Chesnut. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Kevitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
And then I also have a motion to advertise ordinance number 1 of 2019, authorizing the entry into a second amended intergovernmental cooperation agreement with the city of Pittsburgh to provide for fire protection services in the borough of Ingram, with amended schedule of payments to the city of Pittsburgh for fire protection services.
Motion been made and seconded by Mr. Chesnut. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Kevitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
And then, like Joe had mentioned before, we were gonna make the Easter egg hunt to possibly April 13th, basically for my peace of mind, to give myself a rain date if possible. So that is all I have.
Okay, any questions for police and fire? Oh, you have the file report.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we had 5 calls. Where'd it go? I got it all on Thursday. Sorry. We had 4 calls, of a false alarm for a fire, assisted medical vehicle crash, and another false alarm. So 4 calls, only 2 legitimate.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Any other questions for police and fire? Thank you, Submit the finance, Mr. Taylor.
Yes, a couple motions here. First one is a motion to ratify the payment of January 15th, 2019 payroll in the amount of $26,251.45, and the January 29th, 2019 payroll in the amount of $25,993.53.
Motion's been made and seconded by Ms. Dixon. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chesnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Kevitz?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
Motion to ratify the payment of expenses for January 15th, 2019 as follows: general fund, $7,352.46, payroll fund, $2,027.80.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded by Mrs. Wolford. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chestnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon? Yes. Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Peppers?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
Motion to ratify the payment of expenses for January 29th, 2019 as follows: General Fund, $22,883.07. Recreation Fund, $88.63. Sanitary Sewer Fund, $66.08. And the Payroll Fund, $2,052.59.
Second.
Motion made and seconded by Ms. Dixon. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chestnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Peppers?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
Motion to pay the expenses for the month of February 2019 as follows: General Fund, $10,951.08. Recreation Fund, $415.55. Sanitary Sewer Fund, $135,690.05. And the Liquid Fuels Fund, $8,935.56.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded by Ms. Dixon. Any questions on the motion?
I do have one question. One of the expenditures is to a individual for $250.
Steve, in his vehicle.
That's sort of,
That's
okay.
the-
I think that's
that's his
sort of-
deductible.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chestnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Peppers?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
And a motion to adopt the resolution number 1 of 2019, establishing the contribution rate for the members of the England Police Pension Plan for the 2019 calendar year at a rate of 5%.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded by Mrs. Wolford. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chestnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Peppers?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. General Government, Mr. Ellis.
I got two motions. Before I go into the motion, I was gonna say, did we got, amend her thing for that 60 day for the,
Yeah.
Yeah, when-
Yes.
yeah, we talked about it was 30, we changed it, yeah, okay. So, a motion to hire Edna Morse, part-time administrative assistant at the rate of $13 an hour. Her start date is March 4th, 2019.
Motion's been made and seconded by Mr. Chestnut. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chestnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Peppers?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
And a motion to lease a copier for the police department at a cost of $131.62 a month for 60 months from AMCOM.
Motion's made and seconded by Mr. Chestnut. Any questions on the motion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Chestnut?
Yes.
Ms. Dixon?
Yes.
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Peppers?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolford?
Yes.
Mr. Nucci?
Yes.
That's all I have.
Any questions for General Government? Thank you, Jerry. Mayor's report. Mayor Stetz.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last month, we had 202 calls, and we received a check for $1,496.41.
Any questions for the mayor? Thank you, Mrs. Mayor. Secretary's report, Mrs. Stecker.
Thank you. There has been a change in dates of the pension audit. It was originally scheduled to begin February 20th. However, the state changed the start date from March 6th, and it will now cover years 2015 through 2018. I completed the insurance application for the public officials' employment practices insurance policy that expires April 1st. I hope to have quotes by the March meeting. I removed the 2000 dump truck that was sold from our insurance. We received $8,400 for the old truck. All DCED state reports through the March 15th deadline have been completed. And finally, I completed the stormwater grant closeout paperwork, and we should be reimbursed approximately $1,047. That's all I have.
Any questions for the secretary? Thank you, Debbie. Solicitor's report, Mr. Garber.
Just a comment, that the Second Amendment to the Intergovernmental Cooperation Agreement with the city came together much faster than I ever imagined.
Well, that's because we pretty much did all the work for them.
Yeah,
All they had to
right.
say was okay.
Right, and, so we look to be in line to adopt it next month and get it in place, March meeting, hopefully the city council will approve it sometime within that time frame as well.
I don't
So,
see any issue with it.
actually, was pretty much surprised that it got done as quickly as it did,
Well,
but
that's two of us.
that's all I have to say.
Any questions for the solicitor? Thank you, Bob. President's report, I just wanted to mention that the COG take-back sheet is now being sent electronically. I printed it last month and I had it on my desk. What I'll do in the future, when I get those COG take-back sheets, is I'll just forward them to everyone. I doubt if there's gonna be much of interest in it, but there may be. So, when I get those, I'll forward them out to you, so if you get those, you'll know what that is. Any questions for me? Do you have any old business or new business, Karen?
Sam, on the two cars,
What?
on the two cars, we're getting the two new cars, are we
Yes.
gonna put them two old cars on that list?
We did discuss that, yeah.
Yeah, is that what we're?
Well, we're gonna look into that because we don't know, since it's a police vehicle, whether, like,
I mean,
an
I know
outside
they
person
think
can
they
bid
can
on
walk.
that, or, so, well,
There's a
that
lot-
was the discussion, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
a
gonna
lot of
try to
departments
do
do that, and you see them on there. Okay, I just was curious. I know we probably get more out of them putting them on there.
Possibly. Yeah, probably. Okay. Any other new business or old business? Any additional public comment?
Motion to adjourn?
Motion made by Mr. Chesno, second by Ms. Dixon, all those in favor?
Aye.
Go home.